Cut the music up a little louder.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm gonna be talking about how I lost 35 pounds because this is highly requested. Just kidding, my friends wanted me to do it, so I'm gonna just tell you guys how I lost weight, tips and tricks, all that good stuff. So yeah, so I'm not a doctor. This is what works for me. It'll probably work for you too, because like weight loss is really simple. Something so simple, but people try to make it really complicated, including myself. So I'm gonna just tell you guys like what I did to lose weight and how long it took me and stuff like that. So to start off, a little bit about my weight loss journey, history, past, whatever you want to call it. I started off at 202.5 pounds, like so big. I am currently 166.7 or something like that. I don't know. So that's like 35 pounds, I think, around there, something around there. So the reason that I decided to start losing weight was because in December I just turned 19 and I was on vacation visiting my family, and we took these freaking family pictures and I did not want to take them. Like literally I was so mad, and I remember looking back at the pictures, I looked like an elephant. And my mom was showing those pictures to everybody, so I was like, what the f***, I look so fat. So then I was like, am I really that fat? And so like I looked in the mirror and I was like, I'm really that fat. So that kind of like made me want to lose weight, because seeing how I looked in those pictures, I didn't like it. Like I didn't like the way my legs were huge and I had cankles. I didn't like how chubby my face was. And like I just wasn't happy. Like I was so angry because these were supposed to be like nice pictures and I felt like I'd ruined them. So I started my weight loss journey after the vacation because it was like trying to eat some more pizza and stuff. But I started January 19th and it is currently April 3rd, and yeah, so with my weight loss journey, I knew that I had a certain amount of weight I wanted to lose. And when I had weighed myself and I saw that I was 202 pounds, I wanted to get as far away from that number as possible, because I never thought like in a million years that I would be that heavy. But when I saw that I was like over 200 pounds, I was like, this is not okay. So the first thing I did was something that helped me in the past to lose weight, which was apple cider vinegar drinks, or drinking apple cider vinegar. So every morning I would drink apple cider vinegar, and after I was done eating my last meal, I would drink apple cider vinegar, and I would drink a tablespoon mixed with lemon juice. Apple cider vinegar has so many benefits. If you look it up, they talk about how it curbs your appetite, or it speeds up your metabolism. It's just so good. Like look it up. I'm not a doctor, so I don't know like what it does good for you, but I know that it's helped me lose weight. So the next thing that I did was drink a lot of water. I drink so many bottles of water, like you have to go to the bathroom, but it's so worth it, because drinking water also helps you stay full and eat less. So if you're drinking water with your meal, you'll eat less food. So with that being said, the next thing is the most important thing if you want to lose weight, which is eating in a calorie deficit. Losing weight is 80% weight loss and only 20% exercise. So what you put into your body will determine the results you get out. Basically eating less calories. And for me, I know I don't eat the recommended amount of calories that I'm supposed to, but I like to eat until I'm satisfied rather than full. I don't like feeling full because I feel like bloated after and I feel fat, and just like no. So when I eat, I make sure that I don't really count calories, but I know I'm not eating the correct amount, because when I did count calories, I was not eating it. But I was eating like until I was satisfied. And that's important when you're trying to lose weight, is staying in a calorie deficit. The next thing that I would say is super important when you are trying to lose weight is how you view it. So your mindset and just overall like your general thinking of the situation. I would say typically to think of it as a lifestyle change rather than a diet, because diets are temporary. This is like a commitment you're making for the rest of your life. It's a journey, and it's like you changing your eating habits in order to be healthy and for some people happy. You cannot go into this with a negative mindset and expect to see results, because when you have a negative mindset, you tend to just do it for like a few weeks or months and then just give up later. You have to remain positive. Weight loss is very inconsistent. You will not see results right away, and you will not always see results in general. It's normal to not always lose weight for a certain amount of time just because you've been like doing all this stuff, and it can be like a little discouraging, I would say, because you're like, oh, I've been working so hard and this is like, I've only lost like 2 pounds, but like those 2 pounds are 2 pounds you no longer have in your body anymore. So it's like you just have to think positively about the situation and understand that you are on a journey with bumps in the road, and it's not always going to be a smooth ride. And also, you need to be very disciplined when you are trying to lose weight, because it can be hard, because you'll be like, oh, I've been doing this for a month and I haven't lost any weight. I'm just gonna go eat a cheeseburger because it's not working anymore. No, don't do that, because just because you haven't lost weight doesn't mean you will not lose weight in the future. You need to have a strong mind. Like, that is so important, because I feel like that's why in the past, like, I've struggled with weight loss, because I was so weak-minded. Like, I never really thought like, oh, I can lose this weight, because like I would be like 2 weeks in and I hadn't lost any weight and I would just give up. So you need to be disciplined and understand, like, for me, I just tell myself, like, cheeseburgers are not going anywhere. Like, sis, they will be there next month, next week, next year, like in the next 5 years. Like, they will still be there, like, if you don't get your fat and eat a salad. But also, I say you need to have motivation as well, because find something that motivates you, because if you don't have like motivation, you're just gonna end up like quitting. And don't be a quitter, like, seriously. And for me, my motivation was myself, seeing those pictures, and I also would say God was my motivation. But also because, like, just taking care of yourself and your body, that's like something that's so important to him as well as yourself. So I felt like that's how I looked at it. Like, that was my motivation. Like I said, I'm gonna do it for him and I can't let him down. So I did it for God. I lost weight. So what do I eat? I'm gonna tell you guys. I am like a very simple, boring, picky person when it comes to healthy food. For breakfast, I switch between 2 meals. I have either egg whites and spinach with fruit, or I'll have oatmeal made with almond milk, and I'll add like bananas or apples to that. And then for lunch, I'll usually cut up a bunch of fruit and just eat that as like a fruit salad. And then for dinner, something that I've really been liking recently is chicken and broccoli, kind of like stir fries. So I usually just take like pre-made or frozen chicken strips cut up, and I'll add like frozen broccoli, and then I'll season it, and then I'll add like sriracha and hot sauce. So bomb, so good. I've been eating that for like the past 2.5 weeks now. And then I'll also have like salmon. Basically, when you're eating, you need to make sure you're eating protein and like a vegetable. And some people choose to incorporate carbs into their diet, but like when I say carbs, I'm referring to like pasta, rice, whole grain bread, and things like that. I chose to cut those foods out, as well as dairy. And essentially, I do get my carbs from other places like fruits and vegetables. So I guess you could say I chose to not eat like grains and stuff. Like, I don't know what you would call it. So I basically don't eat any dairy products or bread, pasta, rice, potatoes, corn. I don't eat that stuff because it's like starchy and carby. So that is what I usually eat. It's important that you are getting a lot of protein because that is the key to losing fat. From my understanding, I could be wrong, but that's what I've always known. When you're wanting to lose weight, eat a lot of protein. Also, you need to, when you are trying to lose weight, you need to not compare yourself to anyone else's journey. You can like look to other people for motivation, but don't compare yourself because everybody's body is different. And I feel like when you are on a weight loss journey, it's also a great time to figure out yourself and just like understand who you are and how your body works. Because I know for me, throughout my journey, I've also kind of been MIA on like my friends and stuff. So I use that as a time to focus on myself, just determine who exactly I was and things like that. And that also helped me have like a more positive mindset because I became more in touch with myself and who I was. So that was super helpful for me. And I feel like that contributed to my weight loss because I was just always in such a better mood. And my outlook was way more positive than what it may have been in the past if I were to have tried to do this. So just remain positive. Understand that if you did not gain the weight overnight, you will not lose it overnight. And I feel like most people don't go through with things like this because of that reason. Like, it's not happening fast enough or they're not seeing results fast enough. And when you kind of just focus on yourself, you're not as focused on the weight loss. Like, it kind of becomes like a normal thing. It's like eating healthy, and so you're not as focused on the weight loss, and then you'll be more successful with your results because your mind isn't just like weight loss, weight loss, weight loss, weight loss. It's like figuring yourself out and things like that. So I would say that's also really important if you are looking to lose weight. Also, something that has helped me is just understanding that I'm doing this specifically for myself and no one else. I'm not losing weight to look like anyone else. I'm not losing weight to get approval from anyone. I'm not losing weight to be like an Instagram model or anything like that. I'm doing this for myself. It's what I want for myself because I want to be happy and healthy. So if you aren't doing it for yourself, you probably won't be successful, because I've known many people who are like, oh, my boyfriend called me fat, so I'm trying to lose weight, and they don't like end up losing the weight because it's just like they're pushing themselves too hard because they're trying to get approval from their boyfriend or whoever they may be doing it for. So that's what I would say with losing weight and the things that have really helped me and contributed to my weight loss. And then a few questions that people ask me about like my weight loss is, how long has it taken me? So I started January 19th, as I said before, and it's April 3rd. So I think that's 3 months.
Oh my God!
4 months, maybe? I really don't know. I can't count. Something that someone else always asks me is how often do I weigh myself? Barely ever, because the scale is like a little bit discouraging, if I do say so myself, because you can be like putting in so much work, eating so healthy, and then you'll step on the scale and it'll be like, you weigh the same as you did a month ago. And I know for me, when I experienced that, which is, I guess you could say like a weight loss plateau, which does happen, let me tell you. For me, when I experience a weight loss plateau, I give myself like a cheat day. Not like a cheat day, but like a cheat meal. So with weight loss plateaus, you want to, your body has gotten used to like the way you're eating, so it kind of stays in like the weight that it's used to. So you need to restart your metabolism essentially, and give it like a cheat meal. So recently my cheat meal was some sushi and a brownie and ice cream. Is so good. So when I do like my cheat days, which is not really a cheat day, I'll eat my normal breakfast, either eggs or oatmeal, my normal lunch, and then I'll have dinner. Normal, or not normal, my freaking cheat meal. I don't really weigh myself that often, only like when I know I should see like results or something. So like maybe once every 3 weeks, which I think is like once a month or something like that. Also, a question that I've gotten asked is, do I have cheat meals, which I just said. I am gonna be honest, I literally have food that I've been like stockpiling that I plan on eating for my cheat days, or when I feel like having a sweet little treat. I've been doing really good. I pride myself in my self-control and self-discipline, because like my little brother or the other people in my family will be eating stuff that is not healthy, and I won't like fold. So, but I literally buy stuff to eat in the future when I know I'll be able to eat it. Like I have boxes of cereal, candies that I wanted to try, food. Like I literally have like a list of restaurants and foods that I want to try that aren't healthy, but I will eat in the future. So things like that, like just thinking about long term and being positive like that really motivates you, and then before you know it, like the time will be gone and you'll have lost a certain amount of weight. So that's what I say when I say like just think positive and don't think of it as a diet, because diets are temporary. I know for me, I see this as a lifestyle change. I never want to go back to who or how much I weighed before. If you're looking to lose weight, things like that, it is possible. It can be done. Believe in yourself. I know I've done so many like things to try to lose weight, and literally it's such a simple thing that people make complicated. So just do a little research, understand the basics of weight loss, and figure out what works best for your body and for you, and you will see results. Like I guarantee you that. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any other video requests or things you want me to talk about surrounding like my weight loss and things like that, I will be glad to do so. So yeah, thank you.